Good evening, everyone. How are you doing tonight? Sorry, no intro if you've been here before. We're just jumping right into it today. Unfortunately, all my streaming stuff was lost with the new hard drive. So I've got to recreate all that kind of stuff. But we're here today. How's everybody doing tonight? Your microphone's way over here. It's like picking me up.
Hello.
Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Let's see. We got Tracy here saying first time catching a live. I'm so excited. Hey, Tracy, welcome. Welcome to your first live. Thanks for coming along.
Heyo.
Got a sale right off the bat.
That's, I think, just
Payment for it?
It just makes the two sounds, yeah.
Chloe, what's going on? Hi, Reese. They're saying hi. You've already eaten your dinner. I tried feeding Reese dinner tonight so that he wouldn't beg. And wouldn't you know, he's still begging. Reese, we don't have anything for you. You might as well go lay down. You gotta go lay down, buddy. Reseller Madness, hello. We got status check from Ohio. It's mulberry picking season. I don't know if I've ever had a mulberry. You ever had a mulberry?
No.
Oh, you know what? Let me get. I do think I've got music. Let me know. Is that too loud? I'm trying to recreate everything that we had. So hopefully, let me know if that's too loud. We'll get rid of it. Let's see. Hi, I just finished watching your latest video. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Trying to draft a few more items so I can list them because it's summer and I haven't had time to list today.
Cathy will be listing tonight. So if you guys are going to be listing, make sure you get your listings ready. Looks like Bethany just subscribed. Thank you so much for the sub, Bethany. Let's see, Maggie. We got Maggie from West Virginia. How's it going? Eileen from Minnesota. Mike from Mississippi. Joseph with their first live. Awesome. Guys, newcomers, thank you so much. Sorry we didn't get to make it live last week. If you didn't know, my hard drive failed and just was not ready to go. I think I got the computer fixed on Thursday, but I just was not able to get everything ready for a live. Mimi, hello from the Silicon Valley. Nora, how's it going? First time watching you guys live. I love watching your What Solds. Hey, another first timer. Awesome. You guys don't mind hitting that thumbs up on your way in? Would greatly appreciate it. We got Carrie, hello, Cathy, Chris, and everyone. There's no treats. There are no treats. We don't have none.
You ain't gonna sit down.
Hello from Houston. How are you all? Helene is back in the house. What's going on? Is it Helene? Helene? Helene.
How many times do we?
I don't know. I'm so bad. Robin, hey guys, cooking dinner and packing posh sales. Kisses and hugs to Reese. Oh, that reminds me. So I've got a couple new things I was trying to try out. Let's see if this one works. I'll just let it happen on its own. Money Move Jen, what's going on? Hello. Let's see. Hello from Washington State. How's it going? I got a sister that lives in Washington State. Hello from Georgia. Love you guys. Hey, Janice. Carrie said, oops, I spelled Cathy's name with a K. All right, you're banned. Get out of here. No,
Starbucks does it too every day.
Tommy says, OMG, it's so loud I can't hear Reese snore. Is it really loud? Let me know. Now you got me all like worrying about it. I'm looking at all the sound. It should be fine. But you never know. How are the two of you doing? Anything exciting planned for the summer? The most exciting part would be moving and getting the new house ready to move into. We're going to be doing a lot of interior painting. Kitchen cabinet painting. Can't hear any music. All right, let me try to turn it up a little bit. It's just a light background track. Hey, I was wondering if that was gonna work. I don't know if anybody saw that. We had to kind of see the screen. So yeah, that's what we're planning for this summer. Hopefully everything goes through smoothly. Oops. Artful Journey, what's going on, Kelly? Happy Thursday. Congrats on the house. Can't wait to hear about it. I'm still like in that nervous state. Like,
it's like,
is it really going to happen?
It's happening until we have the keys and like sign the papers and stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. Jesse says, I'm slowly moving my reselling to clothing only. Learning a lot from you all. Thank you so much for all you share. Jesse, thank you so much. Hey, Sierra, what's going on? This is one of my sisters. She does not live in Washington State. What's going on, Sierra? Carrie, hello. Boneyard B, what's going on from Maine? Can't hear any music. I turned it up a little bit. Let's see. No, not at all. Hello from Pennsylvania. Sierra just said, you're moving? Yeah. We're under contract for another house. We're not moving far. It's literally less than 5 miles away from where we are now. But yeah, bigger house. Hi guys, do you have a Kitizen referral link?
Yeah.
I think we do. It should be in the description of this video, actually.
Put it in here too, maybe. The code is just Ginger. Like if you're just signing up and it says what's the code.
Use code Ginger. They know who she is.
That is the link, though. If I don't even know if you can click through the chat on the link.
They should. Yeah, you should be able to click there. I guess maybe not. I don't know if you're on your phone or whatever. But yeah, just type in Ginger and it should work. Greetings.
While we're at it, I mean, I'm gonna put a shipping hip thing in there too. So
guys, get your
they
shipping
got
hip.
their new mailers out, so code is Ginger15 for that one.
Colleen says, greetings from Toronto, where it is 24 Canadian and 75 American. Is that what the C stands for? Canadian? Heat warning forecast for tomorrow. It's warming up. Summer is here. Your storage unit looks great. How many items are stored there? Probably about 1,700, 1,800.
1,800, yeah. I should hit around 1,800 tonight.
We probably have another room.
Stuff, yeah.
Have another room comfortably for another 200. So we figured about 2,000 items could fit in there pretty comfortably. If we really needed to, we could double up that middle aisle and basically get 24 more boxes. So yeah. Tommy says, wait, what? You found a new house? When did that happen? I missed it. Details.
Between last live and this live.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. It was right before the hard drive crash. So,
it was a few days after our last live.
yeah.
Did we ever tell them? Well, we didn't.
We didn't do it. We didn't say it on live.
I feel like on the last live we were saying the house we were gonna see the next day was the one I wanted the most.
Mm-hmm.
We did put an offer on that house and they did not accept it. So then we were all, I guess we're back at square one, and then we found a new one a few days later. So
Yeah. It's a little bit older. Well, not. I mean, it's not old. It's like built in what?
it's almost
2004. So it's like that's the year I graduated high school. Yeah, it's in really good shape.
Some of these houses that are even like in the last 10 years built that we looked at, I'm like, man, people did not keep good care of it. I'm not judging them. Our house needs a lot of things done to it, and it's only 9 years old.
Yeah. We got kids and dogs. But no, the house is in really good shape. It sits on a half an acre, and there's no HOA, and there's lots of garage space. So we will be able to work on the schoolie and park in the garage. We haven't been able to park in our garage since we've had a garage. 8 years, 9 years. So we'll.
Can we say how big the house That's my favorite
We're
part.
pretty proud of how big the house is. Go ahead.
It's almost 5,000 square feet.
Holy crap! It's 48 and 80
plus the
square feet.
Four-car garage is like 900 square feet.
It has this 4-car garage. Sits on half an acre.
Yeah, just the outdoor space is really cool.
So, lots of space for lots of activities, which we need. It also has room in the back for future expansion. We would be able to put a large structure in the back if we wanted to do that. Obviously that would be down the line, but it's got lots of good breathing room space. So it's 2-story and then a basement, which we're so happy to have a basement. Never have had a basement. And so that just that separation we think is going to be good for like when we're trying to work and the kids are like trying to play, like, hey, go downstairs, go get out of here. Or we could be like, go upstairs and we'll be down there. So yeah, that's.
I think I'm all drafted whenever.
Think you're all drafted? So. And you're good. You don't have any personal things.
I do have my personal.
You don't have like your social security number showing or anything like that.
Probably been giving it out to all sorts of people the last week. I'm just because of all the mortgage stuff.
Yeah. Hello, I'm relatively new to reselling and recently found your channel. You guys are an inspiration. Thanks for your willingness to share. Sand full of grace, thank you so much. It's kind of you to say. Reese, you can go lay in your bed, Bubby. Go lay in your bed. Good? All right, we're going to change over. No, hopefully it doesn't break when I change it over. Let's see. Are we still here? Anything break? I feel like the music went away. Let me add that. You guys see the little emoji floating around in the back? Let's see. Where's that sound at?
Okay.
All right. Sound back? Audio? Let me move that up. There we go. Should we put the words behind Reese? Reese isn't even there. Reese, you bad boy. Go lay on your bed. Sierra said, congratulations. Thanks, Sierra. You have to come check it out next time you're out. When are you coming home? Chicken the Sticks says 92 in Maine today. Holy cow, that's warm. That is a warm day. Did you all always focus mainly on shoes, or did you start in a different category and niche to shoes? Believe it or not, Cathy started with kids' clothes.
And quickly moved to kids' shoes.
And then went to kids' shoes.
Because I have always really liked shoes. It's just always been like an easy thing for me.
Yeah, I went to kids' shoes, and then we kind of discovered YouTube and all that, and then she kind of went into adult clothing and shoes, and I guess that has just slowly morphed over years to mainly, or trying to do, adult shoes. Yeah, you're old. Hey, you're not that much younger than me. I've been using your spreadsheet for a while now, and something got goofed up. Is there any way I could send it to you and maybe you could fix what I did? Natalie, yeah, go ahead and on the spreadsheet, click the share button. Should be a green share button at the top, and if you share it with reseller spreadsheet at gmail.com, I can get in there. I need to be able to log into that account. I can get in there and see what's going on. Maggie says, "Are you nervous to go from no mortgage to a mortgage?"
Yeah.
I think, yeah. I mean, we've anticipated this for a while. It's kind of been like our goal. Maggie, did you used to live near us? I feel like was that her last name?
No, it was McDonald, I think.
Okay. We lived
Our neighbor
near
right behind us that moved like a year ago.
Okay.
It was Maggie McDonald.
It was, yeah. But yeah, so we've been wanting to do that because if you don't know, buying real estate is kind of like our long-term retirement plan. We're going to try to, even after this house, we'll, slowly pay it off. And sometime maybe before that or after that, we will buy another house. And eventually, because we're going to keep the house we're in now, we're going to rent it out and try to, acquire a few properties so that we can retire.
If all else fails, we have a school bus.
If all else fails, we'll live in the bus. But yeah, it is kind of nerve-wracking, I guess. Mortgages seem permanent, but if we really, really had to, we can always sell and get out, That is awesome. Congrats. Now that you have a basement, are you going to move the inventory back home? So glad you found a place you like. That's kind of up in the air. I don't think we're going to do it anytime soon, just because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff to the house. Like I said, we got painting. We do want to do a lot of updates to the house. Like kind of, deck out like the master bath and
the master bedroom.
The master bedroom is huge.
Bathroom and closet alone is probably as big as our whole downstairs living space is right now.
Yeah. The thing I really like about this house is it has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
It's kind of like.
He's looking for some treats or something.
Where is he going? He's gone. Is he in the closet? Or is he downstairs?
Downstairs.
Oh. Reese. So it's kind of like what would you call the structure? It's almost like a farmhouse look.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I want to share pictures and stuff, but I also want to like keep some privacy. I don't know how much that can be, once it's out on the internet. We do want our address to be private, as private as it can be. But we also want to show the things that we're working on with you guys. Like we have a lot of cool ideas for like the kitchen. Eventually we'll, make the cabinets to the ceiling and add shaker doors and paint them all white or, some lighter color. They're the 90s golden oak, so they're pretty dated. And being a furniture maker, cabinet maker, I want to do like drawers and all that kind of stuff. And so we have a lot of things we want to do to the house. So we'll do little projects and we'll bring you guys along. Looks good, sounds good. Thanks, status check. Whenever I get time off and I can afford it, well, come on out. 4,800 square feet, that's incredible.
We're not going to have a guest bedroom, though, so you can't sleep there.
I don't, we really won't have a guest.
So this is funny.
It's so funny because 48.
We have, like, no furniture. I mean, we have furniture in our current home, but it's going to, like, not fill anything.
If you guys,
house, so.
If you don't know, our house right now is 1,800 square feet.
But I'm just talking about downstairs is 1,200. So
right.
We have furniture for like 1,200 square feet.
So we're gonna try to move 1,200 into.
We have one couch and now we have like 4 places that we need couches for, and yeah.
So, but like a lot of potential. I've been excitedly kind of making some plans and dreams about the house, We'll see. You're much younger than me? Much younger? No. Maggie's like, no. Thank you so much. Sure. Ben says, "How are you liking Tears of the Kingdom?" It's great. I love it. It's a good game. I haven't got to play it too much this week. I did get to play. I went to my friend's house last night, and we all just like sat on his couch playing our Switches. We're all like mid-30s, late 30s, you know, playing on our Nintendos. Mandy says, "I'm late. Dance recital weekend. Had a dress rehearsal." That sounds fun. Lori says, hi. I'm going to listen while photographing. What's going on, Lori?
Hey, Lori.
We got... Yes, it says it's fun. 1,800 to 4,800. Oh, wow. Moving into a mansion. I couldn't even imagine that much space. It's going to be nice. The way we looked at it, because you know we were trying to get a little bit bigger. This is like on the high end of space that we were looking at.
Yeah, the other house we put in offer was like 3,900.
Was it that big? I thought it was like 32, 36 maybe.
At least 30. I think it was 39.
Yeah. So, but the way we look at it was, I mean, we operate our business from our house.
And now it'll be like
The
a
space.
partial write-up, right?
Well, I mean, this kind of is too. Like this whole space is. This is our business up here. Although with the storage unit, I don't know. I don't know if you can. Well, we could obviously write off the storage unit because that's 100% business. And there's a monthly cost to that. And I would assume you can also write off some square footage for the office, but. Well, yeah, it's exciting. It's so when it's kind of a weird. Should I share about the air conditioner? I feel a little. I wouldn't say I feel bad, but like, so when we put our offer in, they were like saying that there was another offer and it was higher and all this kind of stuff, and so I basically told our realtor, like, you know what, like. I like the house, and the price is acceptable. You know, we walked through the house twice before we put an offer in, and we were looking at. I mean, there's going to be a lot of work. There's a lot of work that we want to do to it. You know, freshen it up because, like I said, it was made in 2004, and nothing has changed. I mean, like it has original cabinet, countertop, linoleum. Floor, I guess the ceramic tile is probably original. So, huh?
It really is very clean for how
It's in really good shape. It's really good shape. It's just like the colors. It's like beige, you know, and it's got like that 2000s, 1990s. Like it's got a fireplace and like the architectural detail above it is like that, you know, drywall cut in stuff. It's just. It's nice and it's fine. It's in good shape. It's just old looking, you know, like the cabinets, they're golden oak with like the arch top door. They're just not very, you know, 2020s ish. So, when he said that there was another higher offer, I was like, well, you know, like I'm not really that interested in just like doing this bidding war. Something else will come up, like. Because at that time, when we made the offer, we did not realize that the air conditioner did not work, right? And so we put the offer in and then later realized, because we had looked at a lot of houses and, you know, I remember looking on the side of the house and being like, oh, yes, this one does have air conditioner. And I never really read the MLS listing. So and our realtor, you know, it just kind of spaced him too, just, you know. So we realized after we made an offer that the air conditioner doesn't work. And the house had already been under contract, and that it fell out of contract because the buyer could not validate their loan. So it was on the buyer's side. So there was already like what's that called? An inspection. So they sent us the inspection, and that's when I realized that, oh dang, this air conditioner doesn't work. everything else looked fine. You know, there was like some minor issues that they kind of gave enough history for that I felt comfortable with, like some woodpecker damage and stuff like that. Stuff that they had taken care of. But so, you know, after that and then they're like, there's a higher offer, you know, do you want to bid more? And I'm like,
they were lying. I feel like
we almost played a little chicken. I mean, honestly, we were playing a little bit of chicken because at that stage, like the house seemed like it had been on the market longer than it should have. And you know how that kind of like looks bad and it's almost like people start wondering what's going on, right? So I could tell the seller was also like on the East Coast, and the house is vacant. He's got to be wanting to get rid of this thing as soon as possible, right? So, you know, our lender was like, "Hey, these guys, they're good for it." You know, like our lender actually called, right? Or was that the other one? I feel like lenders don't actually call the selling agents and stuff, but basically saying, yeah, these guys are they're good for their, you know, you don't have to worry about them falling out of whatever. So I know I'm like going on like a long tangent.
What was the main point of what you're trying to say?
So we basically kind of like played chicken a little bit with the AC. And so we sent a revised offer, and we said, since there was an inspection already, and the company was like somebody that our realtor had dealt with, and like it's a company he trusts, and the inspection was literally like a week or two ago, and the house is vacant and all that kind of stuff. So we said, hey, we'll skip the what's it called? Not skip the inspection, but we'll basically we'll say we're not going to be contingent on inspection. So we're not going to use the inspection to try to get out of the deal, right? Because everything in there, I was like, okay, that's no big deal. The price is okay, but the air conditioner, like the air conditioner was 18 years old and it doesn't work, right? And I'm like, well, there's no way they're going to fix this thing. So we basically said, you know, we want to offer this. We'll get rid of the inspection, but you have to get the air conditioner working, right? So this inspection that you have provided is satisfying me. I'm not going to be contingent on like, hey, there's a woodpecker hole, so we're out, right? Give us our earnest money back and all that. So we basically said, you know, like, hey, I'm sorry, I saw a bunch of chat. I saw some in the chat. I'm just making sure everything's fine. But so yeah, we basically said, you know, hey, no inspection contingencies, but in our amendment to get rid of that, we also put in, but the air conditioner needs to be in working order by closing date. And I don't know what happened between us sending that and them signing that, but they didn't catch that. They didn't catch that we wanted the air conditioner working, even though it was written in big blue letters on the thing, right? And so their lender and the seller both signed, binding them to that, and then realizing after the fact that, oh crap, they signed it and legally bound themselves to having to replace the whole air conditioner or to get it working. And I'm like, this thing's 18 years old. There's no way an HVAC guy is going to go there and fix it, right? It's going to cost less to replace it. And so they begrudgingly went out and looked at it, and so they're by contract kind of like getting the AC working, which means, well, they said, well, we could fix it for X, or we can replace it for Y. You pay the difference and you can have a brand new air conditioner, right? So we're like, okay, we'll do that. And then we signed some stuff today that it was actually less than what they quoted us in the first spot. So so we're getting a brand new air conditioner unit is what I'm basically saying. That's,
like
yeah.
That was a long
But
story.
no, well, it's I feel bad because I feel like I feel like the listing agent and the seller is like they're like probably hating each other right now because that happened. Because I mean that's like a $5,000 whoops, you know. Which in the long run, it's like they're still getting out of it and all that kind of stuff. So, but guys, make sure you read everything you sign, especially when it comes to real estate. I felt so bad. I was gonna be like, well, should we just like cancel? If they want to get out, I'll get out, and no questions asked. And my realtor was like, don't. Like, this is legally binding. They they should have read it. I don't know who signs something that big of a deal and doesn't sign it, or doesn't read it first. So yeah, we're getting an air conditioner. I just opened an eBay store this evening. I'm very excited. Bless your memory, that's awesome. I'm gonna be opening one soon. Status check. I don't drink alcohol, so replace the bar with a coffee bar. It gets used every day. Nice. Your photos are awesome. Something I need to work on. All she does is like well, you can't see where I'm pointing, but we got a white table back there. She just sits there and takes the pictures on the table. Do you know how many hours per week you guys put into the business? Do you also track that?
Sort of. I mean, like, well, my listings are probably 3 times 5, 15 to 20 for my listings, 100 items, and bagging them. It's hard to say sourcing because it can vary just depending on what I'm finding, but lately I've been getting most of my inventory on Saturday mornings between 8 and noon. I'd say like 5, maybe up to 6, 7 hours for sourcing my 100 items for the week. And then shipping isn't a lot unless we're doing a video. I mean, I'm sure I work about 40 hours, but I don't really think I work over that. It's not super tracked.
Right. When we're not working, we're thinking about working. So, does that count as working?
Not really. I feel like I've been good about.
No, yeah, we've cut back a lot.
Like, gets me out of work mindset.
Yeah, we're gonna kick it up a few gears. Once we get in the new house, we're gonna have a lot more projects going on. These people are reseller royalty, Clark. They're good for the cash flow. No,
Sure
it's funny.
Thinking, like, where did you get your like? Where is this money from again?
I know. I was talking to the lender, and I'm like trying to explain what we're doing, and he's just like, wait, what? How do you what? So especially like the YouTube side.
You showed him the YouTube channel, and then he was like,
I did.
Oh, okay, I've heard of people doing this.
No, his wife said that, I guess, and she's like, oh yeah, and he's like, okay. Waive the inspection period. Yeah, I mean, it was just like we're not gonna be contingent on the inspection because there was already an inspection that we were satisfied with. It's not like the house was not inspected. You know what I mean? Shannon, how's it going? Hi, Chris and Cathy. I'm loving my Tiva flip-flops. I'm still looking for a house. Nothing to buy here in New Jersey. Well, there's a ton of stuff going on and off the market here. Can you share your thoughts on the new USPS system coming up? Are they changing some stuff? I'm still trying to learn how to change all my shipping policies to deal with it. I don't know what's happening.
I mean, I briefly watched one of Lonnie's videos that he was explaining it, but
was that they're like getting rid of first class or whatever?
First class, but like doing some sort of economy type thing where the prices seem similar. where like I'm not gonna like adjust all of my shipping or anything. I mean, I'll do the new ones a different price probably, but I'm not gonna go back and fix old ones. Yeah. I think for the most part, most of my listings are shoes, which are priority. I don't know. I haven't learned all the things yet. I usually just do stuff as it happens.
And that says, yes, read please. I'm not sure what that was about. Oh, read the documents that you sign? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I know, right? Who doesn't? Stacy says, I just got here. What happened with the house? It's still going. If you don't know, we are under contract, still set to close end of this month. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. Leo says, have you ever done a shipping video? I have shoes to list, but waiting on USPS shoe boxes. Or can I ship in the poly mailers? You could do poly. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just the boxes are free if you're doing priority. I almost said Premier.
You can also use, like, if you have some leftover Amazon boxes, it doesn't have to be this box. You can use any box. So if you have just like some recycle boxes you can get from friends or family or neighbors. But yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I would still probably just go ahead and list your stuff.
Yeah, it'll take a little while to sell. Also, Leo, if you need a box, they should have that. At least the shoe boxes and stuff are pretty common. They'll have it at the post office. If you have one close by, you can go grab one. They should give it to you for free. They're probably just sitting out to where you can grab it. If you like needed to get one that day. Has anyone ever asked you to try on the shoes and take pictures so they could see what it looks like? And have you done it?
No, those are, well, yes, they've asked, but no, I haven't done it.
I put my
like
feet in it.
Fetish people.
I put my feet in it. I have good feet.
Amazon has plenty of feet pics for any people that want to look at. Just look
Right.
up any shoes on Amazon
Right.
and look at the reviews. There's plenty of.
I mean, there's a thing called the internet. You can literally Google anything you want. First class parcel merge. Nothing is really changing. So they're merging first class with parcel? What's parcel?
Slower. Like rounded. I don't know if it's only round though.
Merge. Beginning July 2023, they're going to merge the first class packaging service with Parcel Post and call it USPS Ground Advantage.
It seemed cool, like.
Which is essentially a more budget-friendly option, but can handle larger packages.
So, like, we could probably not do priority and just pay less, but their package takes longer to get to them.
Yeah. I mean, if it's USPS, that means everybody's going to do it, right? So eBay buyers are going to have to get used to it. Okay. Anybody been measuring their rolls of bubble wrap? Didn't Frank and Janelle? We haven't seen that video yet, but
Where do we even got our bubble wrap from? Amazon?
eBay?
We barely get bubble wrap. But
We don't use bubble wrap too much. Hey, there's FJ Treasures.
go watch their video. Let me link.
They're just calling it something different. Average fee is very comparable, at least at this point. Cynthia saw those videos. I'm going to have to look into it. Is there more people measuring? Did you guys like start like some kind of bubble wrap measuring competition? Kind of feeling unmotivated to check my rolls, but watching the reviews of others who have the energy to do so. I need to go watch that video. Ordered, but still waiting for the shoe boxes. Well, Leo, if like I said, if you find yourself in a pickle, they should have some at a local post office for free. You should be able to get them. Also buy things like acetate and poly bags by the hundreds, but I never count them. I wonder if those are substantially too. I know, right? They probably do that by weight. So I could see them being off a little bit. Do they do bubble wrap by weight too? So like they weigh like 10 pieces and then just multiply the weight by whatever pieces. What's going on, FJ Treasures? That was a link to their video.
Yeah.
Go check out their bubble wrap video. They measured them all. Oh.
What?
Ignore my previous post. My kitten jumped on my laptop. Your kitten said, Frank, thanks for the videos. Very insightful. I have not seen it. We got to see it. I want to watch it.
I watched it.
I almost forgot about it. Shannon says, hello, I'm new here. What's going on, Shannon? Commonwealth is discussing it? Wow. I think so. I can't wait to see the spin-off videos from this. Thanks, guys. Janelle's watching here, too. Next to me. Awesome. How's it going, Janelle? Frank? You guys cracked the bubble wrap scandal of the century. I don't know.
Does anyone know where I could buy this for cheaper than $24?
Oh, what? Commonwealth and his connection to Supply Hut are the depth of his concerns? He removed all affiliation at this point? Did he?
I saw his video go live, but I didn't watch it yet.
Dude. I feel like... Why are you looking it up?
Because we had some... I needed this at dinner and I'm almost out and I was about to order it from Amazon and last time it was $12 and now it's this much plus shipping.
Should we buy this sauce that Cathy can't live without?
Amazon. It's not on any grocery store that.
Does anybody have this locally that we could just buy from you?
I'm sure we can go to the Asian market tomorrow and get some.
Give me 5. I'll buy you. I'll just ship them to us. Bubblegate. We broke the tubes on that video. We were nobodies a week ago. How is that video doing?
It has almost 10,000 views.
What?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. That's cool. I'm looking it up. Who sells the best bubble wrap exposed? So Kevin, like really, Kevin and Supply Hut is I feel like so out of the loop. And that would be on his Flipper channel. Oh, was it on Trash to Cash? I'm not seeing a video on it. I could just be looking in the wrong spot. Bubblegate. Why not a local Asian market? Yeah, I mean, we're gonna stop by one.
It's not anywhere near our house, but I do want to go there.
Yeah.
They also have some noodles that I love there.
Oh yeah, the mama. Are they the mama? Is it mama?
I don't know what they're called. I just
Like
know what they
the
look like.
spicy ramen?
Yeah.
I think it's mama. Yeah, these ones, right? The foily ones.
I think so.
Gotta go get some mama. Kevin seemed genuinely upset on Trash to Cash. Is that what the
I haven't been keeping up with stuff like
I know, we've been so
busy lately.
like just outside of the reselling world, aside from what we have to do day by day. We still feel so disconnected. Bubblegate, oh yeah. The biggest controversy ever in the reselling space. Huh. Whew. Can't you get the chili paste at the 99-cent store?
We don't
Really?
have- we don't have 99 cents.
Do they still have 99-cent stores?
in California? Where were we last? I saw it. Maybe in Vegas they had it. Yeah, they had it at Vegas.
What, 99-cent store?
Yeah, but I don't think it's. I try to go in there to go potty, but like the door's locked and they call the manager. They never come to let me in. Rude.
Can you imagine having to call a manager to let somebody go to the
Whoever-
bathroom?
Whoever, the employee, whatever. But like every Goodwill here is starting to have to open the bathrooms.
We got a hero. We have this at our grocery store here in South Carolina. I just looked online. I can ship you some if you'd like. We're gonna look around a little bit.
I will put it in my story if I really need that, but I really need that. I eat that like every day.
It's like, yeah.
Like that 18-ounce jar lasted me like not even a month.
Heard about it on Trash to Cash. Now I gotta go watch all this stuff. Will you guys do a video on how to sell on the eBay store? How to do a sale on the eBay store? That's I would like to. Like, I know once we get settled in, once we get into the new house, like I'm still planning on doing the whole schooly thing, and starting a eBay store from scratch, and that's the kind of stuff that I'd like to do more videos on, using that eBay store, so I don't have to like affect the everyday business that Cathy is doing. You know, she can keep her thing going how she wants, and that works, and I can kind of do like that kind of like content-based experiments and stuff. So hopefully soon, but definitely no earlier than the end of June. Have you guys started your mortgage process yet? That's always a nightmare. Constant phone calls. Yes.
We haven't put out much videos.
Yeah.
Every day. They're like, can you send this? Can you send that?
Yeah.
We gotta, yeah.
So we do have a list of stuff we got to do, which
He's doing all that. I'm just keeping up with my listings, so.
So yeah, we got to do all that stuff. The phone calls are annoying. I'm like tracking like mortgage rates like crazy, which they're kind of like outrageous. But the way we're looking at it is, if we can lock it in.
I don't think they can go much higher. So.
Right. If it goes much higher, we locked it in at a good time, right? Like the best time we could. If it goes lower, we'll save it. We'll refinance in a year or two. You know, we're going to be good. We'll be fine. Well, we did get an appraisal. It appraised higher today. Higher than we're paying. So that's good. So yeah. Looks like rates are higher than what we're locked in as. So at least when I just do a generic Google search. I'm hoping there's just like one day where it like kind of drops. Meg says, I currently have the basic store subscription on eBay, but I just hit 1,000 listings. Do I need to upgrade to a premium store? Do you recommend doing a monthly or yearly subscription? We just do a monthly, don't we? We probably should do a yearly. Do you get a discount for the year? At 1,000 listings.
I don't remember what the thing is. Is it because it used to be lower? So please.
I feel like that's a subjective. Because like, yeah, you're gonna basically pay like 10 cents a listing above the 1,000. And so at what point, how many listings is that before it makes it worth you getting the next tier? Do take into account, like, you still get the shipping supply. You get more shipping supplies on your coupon if you do the next tier. I don't know what that exact number is. I don't even know if anybody does. Oh, I guess somebody probably did it.
I know ours now is like 10,000. I don't think I'm ever gonna hit that.
You want me to do some searching while you're listing?
I gotta get these up.
eBay. The heck? eBay store tier. Store subscription level. That's not what I was looking for. See, this would be a good video.
eBay store categories.
Just like a breakdown of when's the best time to tier up. I'm sure somebody's done it, and it's... I just don't want to look at a video right now. So the basic store level provides you up to 1,000 free listings. However, the listings are only for fixed price listings, and you get 250 free auction style listings. You'll be paying 25 cents on insertion fees for additional listings beyond. Oh, so it's 25 cents for that level. So I don't know if the math works out to whenever, but if you're planning on doing more, I'd say you can wait a little bit and just pay that 25 cents. But once you're basically paying whatever the premium store is anyway, you might as well tier it up. If you're planning on staying at the 1,000 listings for a little while, maybe it's worth it just sitting there. But again, once you go up to the premium store, you get more of a discount too, or you get more of a coupon, right? What do we get, like 50?
Yeah.
$50 in shipping supplies every quarter. So what's that? $12 extra a month. So, see that we need to just break all that down. That'd be a good video. How do you guys deal with smelly shoes from Goodwill? We don't buy them. If they're smelly, we don't even buy them.
I sniff every single pair. I don't actually smell them, but I mean, I've noticed the smell and then I'll leave those.
Yeah.
I don't sniff them.
I feel like our Goodwills don't put that stuff out too often. We have one here in Waco. They have a lot of food and produce, but most items are more than 99 cents now. How are rates looking nowadays? Awful compared to what we've ever had our whole life. But still lower than when my parents were like.
I remember when we got our first house. What was it, 5 something?
We-
We're like, this is a great rate.
Yeah.
I mean, it's higher obviously, but like
We're in the low 7s. So
I was hoping it would be in the high 6s.
if we can get in the
That
6s,
would be good.
I'll be good. And like we could buy down into the 6s, but the way we're looking at it, like we're gonna try to refinance anyway in a year or two, once it gets down to that level. So we need a house now. You know, like I would be more likely to wait if we weren't trying to do everything we're trying to do. Wait until rates come down. But the way I'm looking at it, like if the rates go down, we'll just refinance. If they go up, we're good. We're better off than we were, or that we would be. I'll send you some chili paste, and you can send me some of my favorite Trader Joe's stuff. I miss that store.
Another one I like Trader Joe's, but it's so far from our house.
It is far from our
Barely go
house.
there. And there's like no thrift stores by it, you know. If there's thrift stores, I'd be there all the time. Like, okay, that's a good excuse to go to that part of town.
Dollar store is now the $1.25 store. I know, right? Huh. They are also going to need your firstborn to close the mortgage. It's stressful on both ends as a buyer and as a loan officer. Are you a loan officer, Annette? Are you guys going to use professional movers or try to do it all yourself? We're gonna do it ourselves.
We really don't have that much stuff.
We don't have a lot. The hardest stuff is going to be like all my tools in the garage. I'll just get.
And I can't really help you.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a trailer.
We use a truck. We have an enclosed trailer. We have a school bus. We could literally put everything we own in the school bus and drive it over
Probably
there.
could. We could. We're not moving in one day, right? We're gonna move. Like we'll move all our beds in one day, but we were even thinking about like maybe just working out of the house here while because I've got to get stuff in the new house situated. We're gonna paint the whole inside. Well, not the basement. We're gonna paint the 2 floors upstairs. Put in a couple new ceiling fans. We're gonna paint the kitchen cabinets. So we're probably gonna spend a month of getting the house ready to move in, and then we'll move stuff here and there as we're going to do that kind of stuff, and then we'll move like the furniture over a couple days or a weekend. But everything we have it's manageable by us. Honestly, the hardest part of our move was all the inventory up here, and we've already kind of done that. So love watching your vids. Thanks. Good question for them. After they have a taste of moving, when they moved all their inventory to storage, right? We're gonna just do it slowly, like, and then we'll probably end up leaving, like I said, this stuff up here and work out of here, because we're gonna have to do some work here too to get this house ready to rent. Can you please help me? Lots of women's clothes, kids, and shorts. A lot of women's, kids, clothes, and shorts. Also purchased many different products. They're all new, but I don't know. I'm not getting any sales. Can you please help? Well, there's a few. What are the most reasons things aren't selling? They're either priced too high, bad photos,
Shipping's off.
Shipping too high, or it's possible that even if it's brand new, it's not a desirable item, right? Check your sell-through rate. So what you do is you search the item and you see how many are listed, and you compare that to the number that have sold in the last 90 days. If there's 400 listed of something and 10 sold, you're probably never going to sell that item. Unless you're like way below, right? And then you're probably not going to make any money on that item. So it's possible you have something brand new, something really nice, but it's just not what people are looking for. So sell-through rate's pretty important. Like Cathy said, shipping costs, photos is big, and that's about it. I mean,
Not everything sells super fast.
Not everything sells super fast, yeah.
We have stuff that sits a year, sometimes 2. So if you want it to sell super fast, you gotta price it really low compared to other people's stuff.
Tommy says 12,400 listings is when premium cost makes it worth it. Wait, what? Oh. Wait, really? Or are you saying to go to the Anchor store? What about the next one, the lower one? What is it to go from basic, so 1,000 up to the premium, which is 10,000? Makes says thanks for the info. You're welcome. Hopefully it helped. Do I need a store to get a coupon? I haven't converted to a store yet. Also, how many listings do you need in order to convert to a store? I mean, you can just have a store with one listing if you really. I mean, that they'll sell you a store. That's just an additional cost, right? A starter store is $5. Can you do coupons with that? Do you need a store for coupons? Sorry, Leo, I don't know. But basically, if you're looking to do coupons and it does say you need a store, you could just start at $5 a month, and that'll get you 250 listings a month. Now that's not 250 listings this month and then 250 new listings next month, right? Like if I'm selling my watch and it's listed this month and it doesn't sell this month, it's going to be another listing next month to stay listed. So like we have 1,700 items in the inventory right now.
Yeah.
We're doing 1,700 listings a month plus whatever sells. You used to be a loan officer. That's kind of cool. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know what's all entail. Was that what your aunt was? Loan officer?
I'm not exactly sure.
Maybe an underwriter?
I thought she did something with underwriting.
What's going on? Hello? How do you get rid of the smell from Goodwill clothes? We don't really buy things that smell.
I'm not too, yeah.
If it's
occasionally I've gotten something that smelled like smoke I didn't notice. I try to wash it. If it doesn't come out, I usually redonate it.
Yeah, just kind of write it off. Can convert anytime to use things like sales promotions, etc. But if you don't care about that, 307 is when it's most cost effective to get the store. Okay. Look at that. Tommy's got it. Was a loan officer about 20 years ago. Now I'm a bill collector and will be working on getting my real estate license. Cool. Have you always done no returns? Do you feel like in the beginning you need to take returns until you get so many ratings? We've always done no returns. Yeah. I don't know if I guess I would rather sell something for a little bit less. Like if that helped get the sale versus accepting returns. That's just me. I know there's a lot of returns is like one of those almost polarizing things, right? Like the people that like us don't like returns. We're like, you're not gonna force me to take returns, and I don't care. And the people that take returns are like, you guys are dumb. You could be making a lot more, and it's worth it. Just do it. Grow up. Take returns. And we're like, no. So, yeah, you can try. I don't know if it's worth it. Could be worth it for you. Like I said, I'd probably try to just lower the cost of things, try to get better photos. You can also get good ratings on eBay by buying things. So buy like shipping material. You can buy some cheap, $1.99 auction kind of things. If you're trying to get just a few numbers, but honestly, I feel like even with a high rating, if somebody wants a return, they're gonna find somebody that offers returns, right?
I've had a few people reach out for returns recently where they didn't open it. They just said they would like to return, like via message. So I didn't want them to like open a fake case or something. So I was like, yeah, I'll accept I don't accept returns, but I'll accept and refund you less shipping. Like you have to send it back to me on your dollar, and then I'm not refunding you the shipping that we already paid to send it to you. So I did accept 2 returns like this month. But I'm not really out anything because I have my item back. I know some time.
I'm gonna say, is your name, is it Javid? Let me know if I'm saying that right. Maybe it's Javid. How do I know what kind of items people buy? Javid, you can go to eBay and, like, for instance, like how Cathy's doing, right? She's getting my watch. This is the only thing I have right here. Go and like search up an item on eBay that you have that you're interested in selling, right? Do a search, and then you can search by how many of those have sold, right? So see these green numbers that she's looking at? She just searched up these shoes. These Olakai women's 9. Whatever, I can't read what that says. And so you could see, what does it say? 112 results. So there's 112 that have sold. Oh, she's narrowed it down a little bit.
Let's see how many are listed. 143, so probably around like 50%.
So she's doing it quick. But basically,
sorted down to like a size and stuff.
Yeah, so there's 143 listed. About half of that have sold in the past. Is that 90 days or 60, 30?
90.
Is it 90 days? So you want that number. You want the number of the sold listings to be higher, or as high as it can be, in comparison to the listed number. The more something is listed and the less something has sold, the less desirable it is. That's the sell-through rate. If you have, for instance, think of like PlayStation 5s, right? Those are, I don't know if they're still selling, but there was a time when every PlayStation 5 that was listed sold like right away, if it was the right price, right? So if you would search, there'd be 5 active, 100 sold, or whatever the number is. But that's something that sells really fast. That means if you list a PlayStation 5, it's gonna sell like today, right? If there's something, if this lens cap, right, from Canon, let's see how much there's 500 listed and only 3 have sold. This is never gonna sell for me, right? There's so much competition and nobody's gonna pick yours. So it's gonna be based on whatever your items are.
Can you explain the sell-through rate one more time?
Hey, Scott. So sell-through rate, I'm glad you asked, man. Like, Scott, thank you so much for the support. The Cha-Ching King just dropping it in the house.
Because like everyone wanted to give him a super chat, and he was like, "Stop that right now." So.
Scott, I'm not about. You could just send as many super chats this way as you want. We're about to buy a house. Just send them. Come on, bring them. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, Scott.
If you guys want to help us with our new house, you can definitely use shipping hip codes, like Amazon links and things like that.
That's for real. Like, yeah, that's the best way to support us. Just be around, hang out.
Amazon can like help us furnish things.
There you go.
It's gonna probably be a long time until we have furniture anywhere in our house.
We love the support that is just like no additional cost to you guys. Just if you're looking to if you need some stuff and you want to click our link, that's amazing.
Amazon, just click the link first.
Thank you again, Scott. Though, where are you at? Way down there. I'm gonna explain it again, just so you know. Probably have enough mesquite left if you want to build your own cabinets. What? I don't know if Cathy would like mesquite cabinets.
What does it look like?
Not painted white. I mean, mesquite's that's like hickory, right?
I like a good wood cabinet too.
Is mesquite the same as hickory? I've never really dealt with any kind of mesquite other than like barbecuing with it. No, mesquite is dark red? Really? Oh. And some of that almost looks like walnut, yeah, when it's finished, it's a little more red. That's pretty. You want those kind of... Ah! Gosh. I forgot to have a light up here and it just dropped.
It would just be just the wood, and then what? You make it like shinier. What?
Yeah, there'd be a finish on it.
Is that what that's...
Would it be like shiny? That wood's too not shiny for me. Scott, send us a picture of your cabinets so Cathy can see what they look like. Mesquite cabinets.
I have wanted a white kitchen.
I've always wanted walnut cabinets, but I just, that's never going to happen. Walnut is like way out of my league. That's pretty. Simona, what's going on? Good morning from Germany. Hello. How do you upload images so fast in Listing? Also, how do you write the best titles, and do you write a long description? So we basically, you see Cathy's using List Perfectly. She does all of her drafting and listing there. You can see how long it takes. So you can see exactly what she's doing.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Why?
Y'all are looking at me.
But she's developed for a title. It's basically like brand, model, size, or women's, men's size. So she's got like this whole string that she adds in of whatever the descriptions are. and it's it's the same thing. So it's basically just copy and repeat whatever the item is. As far as description, all we pretty much do is the measurements, if it does, and List Perfectly builds the description for us. So we really don't even type any description. It just does it based on all the other information that we put in. So it puts in the measurement, like we measure and put it in inches, it automatically converts it to centimeters. So we don't have to worry about that. That's cool. I have a basic store and don't get coupons. Does the basic store not have the... Oh, it doesn't. That's right. You don't get the shipping discount.
Basic.
So you got the start... Well, no, you got the starter store. The basic store should.
Yeah. The one right below ours should have 25.
Medusa, check your if you are on the basic store, because there's the starter store, which is $5 a month, but if you're paying $22 for your store, you should be able to get a coupon. I don't think they email it or anything, right?
No, you have to.
You have to go in and go to subscriber discounts and do it, but you should have a coupon. You only get a coupon at the basic store, yeah.
Want me to I don't know, on a Slack or so, I don't want it.
Yeah.
But,
I don't think the coupon would work for anybody anyway. We had a viewer try to give us their coupon because I don't use it, and I tried it and it didn't work.
What is it again? Marketing? Or anything else?
So if you go to where's it at? Marketing. Subscriber discounts. Shipping supplies. Yeah, click that link there. And that will bring you to your coupon. You can click and it'll take you to the store. And if you have the basic store, you should have that coupon. Hello, just dropping in to say hi. Cathy, I would tag you with my walk completions, but I'm a turtle. Keep it up. You're doing amazing. Christy, thank you. When I moved up to a store, I still had to reach out to eBay to increase my listing limits. That requires asking them to up your limits. It's funny because we have abnormally high. Do you remember that glitch?
Yeah.
Reese. So on April Fool's Day, it was actually like eBay kept glitching and saying that we couldn't do any put listing, and it was just some kind of glitch. So every time I requested help, they kept upping the limit, but it was still not letting us list. Like it said our item limit was like 10,000, and it said we had like 20,000 listings. So like it was glitching, saying we had too much. It said we had like $2 million listed or whatever. And so now our monthly limits are 26,000 items and $730,000 listed. That's our limit. I feel like it might have been higher than that when it was going on. They might have fixed it. Just started selling in April, slowly listing more from just things around the house. I have 54 listings, sold 6 items already. Dang, that's good, Leo. Awesome. That is the way to do it, you know? Get used to just the process, and then you'll find some things that you probably like listing more. You'll be able to go and find those things more and list them more and sell them more. That's awesome. I've been reselling 1 year now, and I'm still selling on eBay without a store. Not too many problems, and I don't have to pay fee for a store. Hey, if it works, it works. Right? Fireball Flippers, what's going on? Good to see you. Discount for shipping supplies. Sorry for the hijack, Chris. You only get, yeah, the coupon. No worries. Yeah, hey, if you know the answer, please share with the class. No returns, though. You won't be top-rated seller. Top-rated seller has its perks, especially fighting bonus INADs. I mean, we're top-rated seller. We're just not top-rated plus, right?
Plus, no. Which we've had that discussion on the live before, and we probably lost some.
Is that why?
Viewers from that.
Is that why Rob's gone? Huh? Hi, friends.
I mean, do y'all get like a bunch of INADs? Like, I just don't. Like, we get a couple a year. Like,
Yeah.
almost none to like where I would think that's even an issue that I care about. And like, and if I got them, because you could still get them, like you're saying, you're top rated plus and getting them, you're still getting them.
Well, he's saying that they help
Them,
fight it.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, it's just like move on. I mean, I guess if you get them, because yeah, if you accept returns and the buyer doesn't want to pay, they'll still call it an INAD for sure. Yeah. So we can reverse that argument on you guys. Just so as a new seller on eBay, you can only list 10 items, right? How do you get to list more? Sell 10 items or sell some items, and then you can call in or request. You can request more. They do that so that people don't just come on and create a bunch of like fake scam stuff. So it's kind of a pain in the butt to get started, but once you get rolling, you know, you'll forget about all that. Yeah, you can send a request for more listings, but they basically want to see that you're like a legitimate, you know, I'm going to be selling some stuff. So you got to have a little bit of a history. You got to try to sell a few things before you can go on and list 1,000 items. Amy, if you've sold a few, good metrics like shipping on time. Yeah, they want good sellers. Then it's easy to raise once they can see that. You built yours out of mesquite. That's what I was thinking of, pecan. Yeah. So mesquite. Yeah, I've never really worked with mesquite. Is it soft then? Because I know pecan and hickory are pretty tough. Oh, Scott's already got pictures of cabinets on Instagram. He's gonna tag us. New England Betty Boop, what's going on, Lizette? Placed my first shipping hip order yesterday. Thanks for the link. Awesome. Loca Family Flippers. Ooh. Lizette says she's in the beta group for closet promotions on Poshmark. Do tell. I have the basic store and I can give coupons and get shipping discounts. On Posh? Is that what that is? Done photographing, and now I have ice cream before listing. Lucky Cathy was like, I want ice cream tonight. I was like, just go get us some Dutch Bros.
I should have got a smoothie instead.
Tagged you a piece of mesquite furniture I built on IG. All right, I gotta look this up. How do you see what you're tagged on? How do you Instagram? Ooh, that's beautiful. Did you book match those doors? Look at that. Scott with a hutch.
I like those. What are those? Pulls.
Dude, those pools are... I didn't even see that. Those like little bullheads.
What am I like those drawers?
Wait, did you do like some inlay on the... Did you inlay some rock in that? Or like epoxy? On the top of that? What is that? I want to see a close-up. Oh, it's on the top there too. Is that turquoise? Tommy's limit is 500K. I'll never reach that ever. Hey, we're way higher than that. We're way higher than Tommy. Oh, 500K items? Oh, never mind. We're only at 26K. Mesquite is much harder than pecan and hickory. Oh, it's one of the hardest woods in North America. Hickory fact. If someone is allergic to pecans or other tree nuts, they cannot safely eat things smoked on hickory wood. I learned this a scary way with my oldest. That's crazy that the smoke can cause the allergy. Yeah. Awesome video and of an incredible estate. You have to show us the haul video to see what you took, Scott. Says, yes, the doors are spalted pecan, and I cut all the lumber on my lumber mill. Yes, it is turquoise. That's cool. You see that? Look at the top. Where it's got like there was like some inclusions in the wood, and you filled it with turquoise. That's awesome. And you got this nice photo booth, man.
What do we call this? A chopper? What kind of boat would you call it?
I'm looking at your screen. I can look at mine. Chukka. No, I'm just gonna hold it for myself, guys. You can't see. Let me try to share it on the screen. You don't care if I show off your handiwork, right, Scott? I got to figure out how to log in on the computer here. Is your Instagram part of your Facebook? Oh, it was photographed professionally? Part of the Texas Furniture Makers show a while back. That sounds fun. So did you air dry the wood, or did you build like a little kiln? How did you dry the lumber? I want to get a little mill at some point. I thought it'd be cool to get a like a wood miser or something and go timber frame a you have a solar kiln? Dude, that's awesome. Timber frame like a cabin up in the woods. That'd be cool. Use some of the local pine or fir. How do I get on? Our kids are getting loud. Summertime. I don't know how to get on your Instagram.
Last night I let our kids stay up till 10:30, and at 4 a.m. I heard the TV very loud.
Oh my gosh. Our
So-
kids woke up.
and started watching TV after.
You have a wood miser? Dude, I want to be Scott when I grow up. A wood miser and a solar kiln. So you made your solar kiln, dude? That's awesome. You had to have made it. I don't think they have them on the market, right? This is all stuff I was trying to figure out how to do years ago before I started helping Cathy when I was building furniture. Because here we have a lot of the beetle kill pine, which is like that blue stained pine, and we just had the Black Forest fire, which burned all those places, all the trees down. And so, there was a time when you can just kind of go get as much lumber as you wanted, pretty much. I was like, how can I like capitalize on this? And I didn't. And it's like pine is not like a hardwood or anything, but some of that beetle kill stuff goes for a lot of money now. It's like, or it did for a little while there. I'm still trying to figure out a way to share this with you guys.
I can do it here.
Well, I want to put it on the screen, so it's like.
I'm gonna do it right here because I'm already on the screen.
Oh. Are you logged into Instagram there?
Well, not that. Let me see.
There you go.
Man.
Passwords.
I am who I say I am. Please let me.
I just got an alert.
Right. How do I find what you're looking at? Like, I don't know how to look at Instagram from the computer. Did he put it on his own page, or how?
Let me
did
just
he
make sure no private stuff comes out. He tagged, so go to where you see your people tagging you. Notifications. All right, guys, you got to check this cool thing. It's like Hutch. Can you make it bigger?
Get bigger?
So you see like the doors, that's spalted pecan. So what spalted is like when a tree dies. Correct me if I'm wrong, Scott. It's been a while since I've looked in all this stuff. Spalting it's basically like a fungus, or like a it's just like it puts that black streaking in the wood. Spalted maple spalts a lot. And so the tree has to basically be rotting. It's like rotting away, right? Did you like stabilize it at all? And then, yeah, mesquite for everything else. And you can see above the top, on the top rail and on the top of the base, like the countertop, he inlaid, which looks like just natural inclusions in the wood, just filled it with some turquoise. That's cool. Is that in your house? Just chilling for you and Melody just to enjoy? Y'all know I'm a night owl, but now that it's summer, even I'm in bed before my teens. I hear that. Beetle kill pine is amazing. The holes from the beetles introduce a specific type of fungus that creates that blue color. Yeah. Spalted is the fungus. The trick is to mill it after the lines appear, but before it gets too soft. Yeah, it gets all punky, right? Once it's dried, the fungus dies and the wood is stabilized. You gave away the hutch? Dude, that's like... You're Scott. You give stuff. you gave it away. That's crazy. What are you looking at over there?
What Chick-fil-A sent me in my email. Free Mystery Monday breakfast entree. So I guess that's what we're doing every Monday in June, is going to Chick-fil-A to get free breakfast.
Is my birthday on a Monday?
I don't know.
No, it's on a Saturday. It's on a Saturday.
Some more?
Yeah. Guys, give us a thumbs up for Scott's hutch that he gave away. That's awesome. Bonnie, late but here. LOL, gardening sis. What's going on, gardening sis? Bonnie, thanks for hanging out. It's 9:30. How many more you got to list?
After these few, 5.
5. Scott, do you have any, like... Now I'm all, like, thinking woodworking. You got any, like, builds that you want to do in your life? What are they called? Like, dream builds? I've always wanted to make, like, a cedar strip canoe. A guitar. That's another thing I want to make, like a nice acoustic guitar. Oh, did I minimize my chat? Have some stained glass that I want to make some matching cabinets from. I'd love to make my brother a guitar and eventually make my niece a violin. That's a cool one. A violin would be cool. Cathy wants me to make her a diploma frame.
It's not that I want him to. He said he was going
I said I would.
10 years ago, and he didn't.
You did not graduate 10 years ago.
Yes, I did. 2014, almost 10 years ago.
That is not 10 years. I was right. I was
on.
right. You're wrong. And it probably took like 2 years for you to get your diploma.
No, it didn't.
Or is it a diploma?
I remember the other day because I found it in a box that I was looking for.
Is it your degree, not a diploma? Diploma's high school, right? Your degree.
Piece of paper I'll never use. My $50,000 piece of paper.
Cathy. Can you sell similar when creating a listing or start? Do you sell? Cathy, do you sell similar when creating a listing or start from scratch? You basically start from scratch. We use List Perfectly, so we build, the draft in List Perfectly and list that way. I think there is a way to do sell similar with List Perfectly, but I don't know if it saves any time. And bye. See you later, Lewis. Sorry for the tongue twister. We're not doing tongue twisters tonight.
The book right there.
Scott, you ever get into hand tool woodworking? Sorry, I missed that. Don't worry about it. Thank you for all you do, Mama with a camera. And our kids are laughing so loud. Is he not even up here?
He went down way ago.
He
probably
hasn't
got
come
stuck
back?
in our bedroom closet.
Oh my gosh. Reese. I was gonna try to turn your camera back on, but he's not even there. Oh, look. I was gonna show you this. So with the new feature or the new stream, I was like trying to figure out new features and stuff. And look, we have green screen. I mean, our background is black right now, so it's just gonna go black. But look at this. Watch you. So we could be green screened, and even Reese can if his camera was on. It just green screens his whole thing. Oh yes, you have all the tools. All the tools. I had a whole set of Lee Nielsen hand planes. You had? I even have some of a Bridge City tools. Look up the prices on those. Of course, I've never paid retail ever. So you have a whole set of Lee Nielsen? Dude, I really want to be you. What? Hey guys, catching the live after the game. The Nuggets won. LA Jen, that's awesome. I mean, were they hockey? No, I'm just kidding. I didn't. Is basketball still going on? $104-93 against the Miami Heat. That's the Nuggets logo? Why did I always think that was the School of Mines logo?
Probably similar. Check.
School of Nimes. That's in France. School of Mines. No, looks a lot different, I guess. I always looked at people wearing that Nuggets logo as like thinking that they went to the School of Mines. I was like, dang, a lot of people go there. It's just Nuggets fans. Scott, I know more about lumber and woodworking than I do reselling. Hey, me too. Me too. But I'm sure I don't know as much about woodworking and lumber as you do, considering I had very little knowledge about mesquite. It's the finals. Is that like the playoffs? I know even less about basketball. Hockey is also going to be on. The finals will be this weekend. D just subscribed. What's going on, D? Oh, Reese.
Hey.
How nice of you to join us, mister. Mimi's Treasures. The $9.99 super chat.
What? Yeah.
Mimi, thank you so much for the support. Reese, you got up here just in time. You want to thank Mimi? Say thank you, Mimi. Ah. You got mud on your toes, dude. Basketballs are orange, right? Late as usual. Mimi, you are welcome here anytime you want. Want to go lay on your bed so people can watch you on camera? You think we're paying you for nothing? He's acting like he got something. Oh, I wonder if he got that into that pork.
The trash has a lid.
Oh, you put it in the trash. Reese seems too happy. Oh, basketball lesson. So finals is for the championship. This is for this is the first time ever the Nuggets have made it into the finals. You'll probably bump into more people wearing the logo. Probably not. I don't get out much. But that's cool. I mean, I literally I don't know anybody who watches basketball. Mostly just that's me. I don't know very many people, but
I watch basketball over like pretty much any other sport.
yeah. I'm not into sports much anymore. My pup
It's fast paced and kind of interesting.
looks like the music's gone. Let's restart. My pup is zonked out on the floor, kind of snoring. Reese, why can't you do that? Maybe you go zonk out on your bed. I'm gonna move the camera right there. All right, there you go. Lay down right there. Lay down. Now you're gonna go lay in your bed. Let's see if he moves there. You can get my foot on the camera. There you go, Bubba. Let's see. How is Dutch Bros compared to Starbucks? We don't have them here in South Texas, but I saw them a while I was in Dallas last weekend. Just curious.
I don't really like it that much, but Starbucks was closed at 7:30.
Just know that at Dutch Bros they pay their employees to smile. They're not really smiling. That's just fake smiling. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I usually get like the most dessert-y kind of drinks, which is bad. This one's what, like a cookies and cream or something? How far is everyone here to source, not including to see the how far is everyone here to source, not including to see family or vacation trip? I think I'm missing the question there. How far is everyone here to source? Not including to see family or vacation trip. Like, how far have you gone to source? What's the furthest you've gone to source? Not for vacation.
I mean, I've never. Denver.
Denver?
I don't like go.
It's like if we have to go further than an hour and a half, we basically turn it into a trip.
So, like, we've been to Nebraska, Utah, and things, but that was more of family vacay where we did sourcing.
I like Dutch Bros. Christy. My favorite is the Annihilator. I feel like we've had that. Six by six will go 2 hours on the regular. I feel like 2 hours is like an acceptable distance. We are pretty fortunate. We have a lot of options close by, and by the time, you know, Cathy gets through all the options, like it's been a while since we've been to the, you know, oldest one on the list. Jen says Starbucks has more options in terms of bakery and food. All they have is muffin tops and a granola bar. I didn't even know Dutch Bros had muffin tops. I didn't know they had any kind of food. Do you guys like Taylor Swift? Are you a Swiftie?
Not a Swiftie. I will listen to it if it turned on the radio. I don't go out of my way to listen to it.
Yeah.
I feel like I liked her more when I was like
Inner.
college or something. Like, yeah, like 18.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like a lot of her songs are about
Love.
like complaining about things. When she basically has more than anybody else in the world. The whole handing me the debit card machine for tips bugs me. Sad thing is, I'm a good tipper, but the request at a drive-through,
That's one of my things. I'm not a.
I think
like
it's
all the tipping
only me. It
everywhere
doesn't
now.
bother me at all.
I like tipping at restaurants and stuff. Like yesterday, I took the kids to frozen yogurt, the one that you fill up yourself. Like you literally walk in, you drive yourself there, you fill up your own yogurt. I mean, I know they gotta clean the place.
Have you seen that
But, like,
meme?
all he did was stand behind the counter.
Have you seen that? It's like a meme that's going on right now. Where people will just do like the most random thing, like say, "Hey, can you show me where the bathroom is?" And then, "Oh yeah, it's just down the hall to the right." And then they hold out their phone like this, and it's like the 10, 20, 30% tip. See, I try to source when we are in a new city with our kids, athletic competitions, but I haven't traveled just for sourcing at all. Yeah, I feel like we basically just use traveling as an excuse, or not an excuse, but I don't know. Let me move Reese's camera up. Ooh, Reese's going flying. What is the Annihilator? I'll have to look it up.
Dutch Bros Annihilator. Oh, yeah, I don't really like.
Oh, it's macadamia nut.
I like the macadamia nut flavors.
I do.
just
That's
give
like
it Culver
Nutella,
with
right?
soft cup. Yeah, I don't love Nutella.
What? I'm with you. Give me a great service and I'll naturally give you a great tip. But begging for it in the drive-thru, that's not going to happen.
And they say it nicely. Like, I gave this guy a tip when I just got these drinks. He's like, "You want to leave a tip for the crew?" Like in a nice. I guess I do.
Do I want to?
I absolutely want to.
Or, or the ones like, do you want to round up so you can help pay for our education? I gotta pay for my kids' education.
Like, I literally think that the Dutch Pro people make more than we make.
Do you want to round up so you can keep kids from starving on the streets? Like,
If every car that drives through there gives like $1 even, that's so much dollars.
I know. Leo says, don't drink coffee hooked on matcha boba? Matcha baba?
But do you still have to tip at those
Do
places?
they ask for tip? That sounds like a place that asks for
Starbucks at least
tips.
doesn't ask for a tip. I mean, there's a tip thingy, but not really. Not like in your face kind of a way.
Chris about T Swift. Yeah, no. Annihilator's chocolate macadamia nut breve. But I get mine sugar free. Tips and donations requests everywhere. I got asked when I went to get my oil. They asked for a tip for the oil change? I mean, I feel like that's probably like how do you ensure proper, how do you know they did a good job? I would like if I watched and I was like, "Oh wow, dude, you did a really clean job. You didn't over torque my pan screw. You changed the filter good. You didn't drip oil all over." Yeah, here's $5, right? But if they're gonna go, that's weird. I think I know more about songs from the 80s, 90s, a good chunk of the 70s, not a dang thing from the past 15 years. Anyone else? Watch out for the Swifties. I'm not trying to piss off any Swifties. I forgot to turn my light on. It's been dark. Speaking of that, anyone thrifting in Greensboro, North Carolina? What's the world championship? That's where the world championships are for their sport. Any good thrifting in Greensboro? Sounds yummy. Annihilator? Yeah, we had that one time.
I think I've tried them all. I mean, they're okay. I really like the ice shaken kid next to at Starbucks, and I like pumpkin drinks at pumpkin time. Or just a vanilla cold brew.
Just have to say you want it sugar-free and they'll accommodate. Question regarding the spreadsheet. I was adding a source to the drop-down menu. It wouldn't accept it. Now none of the drop-down menus work. Have to type the info in. Will reports capture the data I put in that way? Probably not. You probably... What do you mean it did? You just couldn't add in right below on the drop-down side? On the drop-down sheet? Did you move any of the cells? That could have messed it up. There's me saying you want to donate for the poor, and the person goes, "No, I'm a poor man." LOL. Say though, right? I am the poor. That's what Cathy says anytime. Anytime they're like, "You're stealing from the poor by buying at Goodwill." I am the poor.
If I wasn't doing this, I definitely would be the poor.
Right.
Like, who decides these? Like, who decides
Right.
who's the poor?
But you're allowed to shop here because you're like what? Let's see. Do you transfer your pictures to a computer? If so, do you have a PC solely for reselling, and how do you group them? No, we use List Perfectly. And so you can go to the List Perfectly site from your phone. We use our phone to photograph, and you create a listing, and we just upload the photos. We don't even type. You don't type any info in, right? When you're drafting. So we just basically upload all the photos from one listing, into that listing. So, you know, all the same shoes. And then that automatically is able to be accessed from a computer. And Cathy basically is doing what she does from here after that. So she'll add in the title, you know, she can remove the background on the first photo, all through List Perfectly. So we used to do it where we would transfer it to the computer and stuff, but it ended up being like an extra step, right? Cathy will typically just try to draft, like that's what we consider drafting, like uploading the photos to List Perfectly in different listings. And you know, she just does that when she has time here and there. It takes you what? How long to do 20 items? 10 minutes maybe? Not even?
Depends on the internet service today.
Yeah,
I was kind of dropped when we took the kids to the pool and the internet sucked at the gym today. But yeah, I don't think it goes fast.
That turd just left. Where you going? You got better things to do? He's a good boy. You've already eaten. I don't know what you're expecting. What are you expecting? I got asked to round up when I got my oil change. Not a tip. Sorry for the... Oh, round up. Afterwards, they gave me a laundry list of things that needed to be done. Would you like to round up today so you can help send our guys to whatever, the mechanic school? No? Okay, well, here's your list of things that need to be done. Mandy says, enjoy the coffee. I'm having a margarita. That sounds nice. Want to trade? Pay with cash and tip with cash. There you go. What type of coffee did y'all get?
Cold brew with soft top.
I got the super sweet mocha chino. No, it's
like a cookie crumb.
yeah, the cookie. They don't have the. It used to have the little crumbled cookies on the top, but I guess they don't do that anymore. I've only got it like 2 or 3 times now. But yeah, I was like, instead of getting an ice cream, this was like my dessert. Reese is out of here. See, I could have moved the cells in error. It's possible. Gail, if you've recently done it, you can go back in the history of the sheet and you can kind of restore it to the condition it was before. Also, anytime any like error starts like that, if you notice it right away, you can usually do like an undo. Like if you accidentally move something and you're like, oh crap, what did I do? You can just push like Control Z and that will undo what you just did, and it should go back to normal. Once your item is sold, do you remove the pictures or keep them for audits? On List Perfectly, basically once we upload to List Perfectly, you delete them out of your phone, right? We let List Perfectly kind of house our photos for backup. Once the thing sells and we know there's no chance of a return, you know, we go back every once in a while and kind of delete those listings. It's been a while. But we don't really need to. Scott says, I'm done for the day. Hope everyone has a great night and an even better tomorrow. Scott, thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for the support. We do appreciate you so much. And we will see you in FlipCon. Hopefully, if you're going. I guess. I don't know why I was working on the source dropdown when I would have affected all the dropdowns. I don't know why I'm working on just... Did it affect all of them or just one of them? One of the dropdowns. It's... I don't know. Gail, if you wanted to share it, if you go to your spreadsheet and click share and you share it with reseller spreadsheet at gmail.com, that's one word. I can hop in there for you and see if I can quickly fix it. I need to get logged back into that. Sunny's here, says Scott. Did I miss you? I thought I clicked it. My peoples, what's going on, Sunny?
My voice is like squeaky.
Good night. Kelly says, I flew from California to Phoenix to source at a warehouse sale that was doing a major crafting clearance. The items were very thin and $1,200 for hundreds of items fit into a suitcase going back. That's pretty cool. Mandy says, dance recital weekends get long and a bit stressful with all the costume changes. I needed this drink. Hey, drink them if you got them. Chrissy says, thank you. Glad you're doing live. And I caught you so I could ask. Hey. No problem. Yeah, I think just the photos. I guess it really just depends. Because there's been times when eBay even like deletes your listings. Or if you guys remember the photo get-in, I think is what it was called. Where eBay deleted all the photos of every listing, active listings. Except for maybe the main photo. And so if you didn't have a backup, you were screwed. Luckily, we use List Perfectly, which does house all of our photos. So if that happens again with eBay, we could just easily send out our update and it'll update all the listings, right? You do that. The new update features, or not new update, but the update feature is awesome. Did you guys ever go to the flea market? Did you guys ever go to the flea market down in Henderson? Isn't Henderson in Vegas? Henderson in Colorado. I didn't even know there was a Henderson, Colorado. Did you?
It sounds familiar, but
It looks like it's up north. Yeah, it's up in Adams County. Oh, probably by the fairgrounds, maybe?
Pueblo?
No, north. Henderson. So it's like by Thornton. We have not been over there. Is it good? Should we go? To yard sale or not to yard sale tomorrow? I'm having a debate with myself and it's already 11 here.
It's Friday tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow? Oh, I gotta get my last 20 up. We should go to some garage sales. I think some of the neighborhoods over here are having their weekend ones. You want to?
Garage sale?
Just a little?
Yeah, just a little.
Before we go pick our sales.
LA Jen's asking, Cathy, if it's not too much to ask, what kind of weights and machines do you use? I signed up for a gym. I signed up again for a gym, and I'm overwhelmed by machines and the people there.
Remember what the weights are called?
The
circuit?
The machine name?
Yeah.
I had pictures of them at one time.
Should be a better comp than I'm seeing.
I'm trying to find out what they are. I don't think I deleted the pictures. I must have.
Well,
What are you typing?
Lifting circuit. I don't even know how to spell circuit.
Was it free motion? Hoist. Right? I feel like free motion is probably a better one if they got. No, is it not hoist?
Might be, but...
Life Fitness. That's what
I
it
mean,
is.
I don't know what people do, but I just made up my own thing. And I pretty much just do. I mean, I do this, although ours looks different. It's more of like a straight push than a, like, you're not like.
Oh, like a leg press.
Yeah, so I do the leg press, the like thigh. Is this the thigh?
That looks like crunches or something. Biceps.
Well, I do the one where you do your thighs like this, and then also
The
like
inward,
outwards.
outward.
Yeah, and then the one that you like do your feet to go like.
Your knees or like your. Oh, that's not. Yeah.
Like this.
It is hoist. Hoist is
Yeah.
the machine.
This one. I do lat pull downs.
Basically, like they're all in a row, and like there's like you could split them up for like leg day or like arm day kind of thing, upper body day.
And
There's like crunches and.
I just try to do as heavy of a one as I can do, like around 10 reps, and then I do it 4 times, like a 30-second to a minute break in between until I can't do no more. So, yeah. And then just walk on the treadmill for 30 minutes usually.
Jen says, "Go to the garage sales. You won't. You might regret not going if you don't go. And if you go and don't find anything, at least you got to go and go out for brunch later. There you go.
We can go out there brunch our kids.
Yeah.
Are no fun at restaurants.
Henderson, Vegas flea market. Tell me more. Is the Mile High? It's the Mile High Marketplace.
I do not know how much to price these for.
All right, guys. How much should we price them for?
Well, did you see you weren't looking?
I'm not
trying
giving
to
you an
go
answer.
here to
They
see.
can.
I got
Henderson,
this one. Says it's over 150.
They got a box. They got a box.
No, but they're new. They still have their tag on them. And mine, I think, is a cooler, like blue camo pattern.
This flea market looks awesome. Is it really that busy?
Colorado.
It's in Henderson.
Oh.
The Mile High Flea Market.
Yeah, one time Kristen was like, "Do you want to go to the flea market?" But she meant the Mile High Thrift.
Oh,
I didn't just show up there or anything, but I think they go there sometimes. I would go there.
it has 11,452 Google reviews. We need to go there. Kelly says, "Okay, I'm done. Just completed 55 listings to the WN Marketplace. What's that? Whatnot. Whatnot Marketplace. Bring on the sales, LOL. Hope you got a good show. 55. I just found Johnny Was, Reformation, and tons of great brands in the dollar tables people have there. Some stuff is overpriced, but you can find gems. I bet there's some good YouTube content too. Flea market fun." Sunny says, "Awesome." It's okay, Chris. Thanks for trying, y'all. I appreciate it. Oh, hey, I learned something today. I used to send invoices as kind of a reminder to pay the buyer. As a reminder to pay to the buyer on day 3 before canceling, and on day 4, but not anymore. It resets the sold date when you send an invoice. Am I the only one that didn't know that? So
Never really sent
if you
anything.
send, we don't really send invoices. Is that what automatically happens after you accept an
I
offer or
think it's
whatever?
an invoice.
Used to send invoices as kind of a reminder to pay to the buyer on day 3 before canceling on day 4, but not anymore. It resets the sold date. So is that new? Did it used to not? LA Gents, is that wow? That's commendable. Your workout regimen.
Oh, I don't do it. I mean, every single day. Also at home we have the free weights, and then I'll just like YouTube dumbbell workout.
We have some dumbbells.
I really like this channel.
Oh, excuse me. Juice and Toya.
Yeah, they have like, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. They have like beginner all the way to like experienced and stuff. So, plus they have like, it doesn't all have to be weights. Like they have cardio workouts and stuff too. So, whenever you're like, I don't have time, these are pretty low fast things that you can do.
FOMO is real. Don't miss out on the garage sales. You could find a
ICP action figure set.
Yeah, an ICP action figure set.
That sells for $100.
If you go, bring plenty of water and snacks for the kids. It gets hot and pricey if you buy it there. Bring a cooler and a wagon. I cannot even imagine bringing our kids to something like that. They would just
Does it have a little park or anything in there?
be overstimulated. Oh, the one down here had like that little water park.
Yeah.
It looks like it has rides. Well, that was 6 years ago. It's got like a little twirly gig thing. Ferris wheel. See, I wonder if that's there year round. Are the rides and stuff there, or is it like a circus?
Circus.
It has like a Ferris wheel? I mean, this looks like a circus.
Very small.
A carnival, maybe? Like, Christy says, I went to the same yard sale last weekend, Sunday and Monday. Sunday, everything was 50% off. And Monday, everything was 25 cents. Name brands like Under Armour, Nike, including shoes. Oodles of stuff I bought. Or oodles of stuff. I bought all I could. That is awesome. Christy says, I didn't used to. Excuse me. eBay for Business didn't know until one of their other team members mentioned it. So even the eBay for Business people didn't know. Finally signed myself up for an exercise class after years of not doing. I'm on week 2 and very sore today, says Lori. That's awesome.
I'm too chicken to go to a class.
That's one thing our next house has is it's like got a rec center.
Oh yeah, that's something I'm excited about. I might. Well, I don't know. I like the gym I go to, but I could cancel that and go here. I don't know.
Yeah. Mimi's out of here. Says good night, guys. Getting late here in North Carolina. Mimi, thank you so much for hanging out and thanks for the support. We do appreciate you very much. Hope you're feeling all right. And we'll see you later. Get some sleep. Sorry, I'm yawning. It's funny, I'm yawning and I'm probably not going to sleep for another 4 hours. Thanks for the recommendation. I will definitely check it out. Now you all have me searching for sales tomorrow. LOL. They have rides. We take our girls out. Oldest is 9. Okay.
Anything that we can get to do to our kids.
We might have to do
now
that,
for
yeah.
Summer is just like, especially the cheaper the better. I'm talking about even like going garage selling. Like, okay, here's $5 each. You guys can get whatever you want.
They'll buy something
Summer's
dumb
so
and we'll
expensive.
throw it away.
Literally, just to get them frozen yogurt was like $15. And I didn't let them get that much. That's crazy.
Such a great deal, Christy. Yes, it's the old Heritage Square Ferris wheel. I don't know what that is. Heritage Square. I'm guessing if you live in Denver area, you know what it is. Ouch. Heritage Square rides auctioned off. Oh, and in Golden? Oh, I didn't know there was like a little theme park in Golden. Well, it's not anymore. They sold off all the rides. So it seems like the flea market got their Ferris wheel, maybe a couple other rides.
I need to figure out how much to price these golf shoes for. Someone help me.
Lori says, haha, I'm too chicken to do what you're doing, Cathy.
What?
Using the machines?
Oh.
She wants to go do the class?
I'm embarrassed of the class because I know my form is horrible. I don't want anyone to be like, hey, you're doing it wrong.
She'll be like working out to one of these YouTube videos. She's like, am I doing it right? I'm like, I don't know. You're looking at the wrong person. Looks great.
Also, I'm afraid, well, if I like go to like a cycling class or something that I can't keep up or whatever. It seems like those people go there like every week. So.
You know what? I predict you're going to go in there and they're going to laugh at you and they're going to say, what are you doing here? Get back out there on the circuit, you weirdo. Get off this bike. You don't belong here. That's what they're going to say, right?
When Connor was a baby, I took him to baby yoga and I felt so out of place. Like everybody else seemed like they knew what they were doing, but I did not.
And you know what? It was all in your head, right?
I don't think so. I never went back to baby yoga. All right, let's figure out how much to price these
All right.
for. So
$79.99.
no, they retail for $150. It doesn't seem like you can, like this color seems to be sold out anywhere.
$99.99.
Look it. So
$34.99.
So 34 listed. 28 sold. See, like, look at this. That's barely nothing.
Bids. Those are just
but-
bids. Yeah.
Okay, those are bids. But then look.
62.
No. Look. Like these are just white.
Yeah.
And
Those are brand new. Brand new. Are yours brand new?
yeah, I mean, they don't have a box, but they have their sticker on them still. Very
Okay.
new. Very nice. They're a men's 10.5, which is a great size. It is golf season.
It's a cool color.
These are mostly women's, which sell for less. I feel like I could listen at 150 and see what happens.
Then do.
But I want them to sell soon too.
So then $79.99. What do you got in them? What'd you pay for them?
I did pay at Plato's like $24.
Okay.
I hope they sell for more than $35.
Well, those ones are listed for $155.
Oh, that's a bid. I don't. Why is this person doing bid? Yeah. So this is the size I have. That's the only pair listed, and those are. So those two. So I was thinking of listing at $149.95 plus shipping. Is that crazy?
Guys, is Cathy crazy? I mean, you can really list them at whatever you want.
I know.
And then if it
on Posh. So let's just take out the size here.
list it high and let it fly, right?
I don't know. I really don't.
$79.99.
Is that what you like?
No, that's what I'm saying.
I I think they would at least sell for 100, honestly.
6x6 says, I have a church sale 5 minutes from my house at 7:30 a.m. According to my wife, I have too much stuff already. So I'm going. I always need more stuff. Chrissy says, I would too. We have the 400-mile yard sale that started today in Kentucky going on. Hey. Check local events. I know for our city, our library has a lot of stuff for kids, especially in the summer. Don't skip the booths that have all the boxes on the ground with $1 items. Serious gems bring lots of cash. I'm going to have to go.
What?
To that Flea. Homeschooling Picker always finds amazing stuff in Kentucky, right? Chrissy says, I drove by a bunch today in Elkton and Hopkinsville, Kentucky, but didn't stop. I was headed to a thrift store with 50% off shoes. See, Chrissy, you missed all the best stuff, though. No, I'm just kidding. I don't.
Do you think I care if Apostrophe A sends an offer down to 120 on
What kind of question is that? Do you think I care?
Do I care?
Right.
That I care. Do I care?
Do I think you care? Yes, I think you care.
Because what if they're worth more, but I don't want to price them higher than retail?
Do you guys think Cathy cares?
I'm sure they're not even going to sell it all now. Okay. We have listed our 20 items.
Jen says, just go to a beginner class. That way you won't feel out of place. Says the person who's too introverted to try anything at the gym.
I can't believe I ever went in there and even did any of the
Yeah.
weights at all. Well, only because you came with me for a while. I don't look at anybody when I go there. I'm just like, dang, I don't exist.
Yeah. I mean, that's the reality. I feel like everybody there's like focused on themselves, right? Everyone feels like everyone's looking at you.
No, but then you watch TikTok and see like other people that have filmed other people.
Well,
and
don't
like,
do weird
what are
stuff
they
like those
doing?
guys. I just remember that one video. There's a guy on a pull-up bar and he's like flipping around the thing like crazy. And like one of the comments was, that guy's practicing to be a pinball or a foosball player. It's like, I'm sorry, I couldn't watch your video. I'm watching the foosball player in the background. We have some Cole Haan sneakers sitting here. I got that I got Sunday at that cheap sale. There you go. Some cheap Cole Haans. We do good with Cole Haans.
Yeah, I mean those because they're golf shoes should do really well. But like yeah, even these just like a knit sneaker, I think will sell for 65 to 70. Like, I price them like this because I have a sale that's gonna kick in. But
Artful Journey. Kelly says it's not a live Whatnot show. It's the new marketplace. All buy it now. So Whatnot is going. They have marketplace too. I did not know that. It's weird. They came on the scene as a live selling platform. Now they're kind of going the other way. Added the marketplace. Added the market to my list perfectly. Oh. Does List Perfectly have the Whatnot market now?
she just said they did.
They gotta update their home screen. Ask part-time picker. He finds good stuff in Kentucky also. We gotta go to Kentucky. Chrissy, LOL. My class is absolute beginner. Also, it's a ballet workout, not weights. This went from 73 to 116 people in here. You pulling my leg. I see we're at 85.
I gotta go potty.
Are y'all set? Now it's dropping.
1,795 active.
1,795. You don't have 5 more to do?
Oh, I know. It's 10:30. I still need to read before bed. I got to. That's pretty much it.
Where's Reese at? Is he gone? Oh, does camera die? Reese finally made it to his bed.
Are you gonna play your whatever?
I might play some Zelda.
Where should we go on our date night?
Ever thinking of doing a live workout session, Cathy?
No. I can't have people
We could all follow your steps. It could be a reseller workout, carrying heavy bags of clothes and putting them away quickly. do some like reseller related, like sometimes they'll like, you know, it'll look like you're pulling like a lawnmower thing. It's like lawnmower pulls with a dumbbell, you know? Yeah. You can get a dumbbell and like put it on the top shelf. Lift the box. Now it's dropping. And you're leaving too. I need to get some sleep night, guys. Christy, thanks so much for hanging out. We appreciate you so much. Holy cow, it dropped like crazy. 58.
Everybody's ready for bed.
I have been thinking about maybe doing some live content while we're working on the house. I was like asking Cathy, do you think people would hang out with me while I was painting the grout in the kitchen?
Like, we don't need to paint the grout in the kitchen.
I want to. It's kind of gross looking. It's not even that it's dirty.
Have it for that long. I know. It just is. That's just what color it is.
The emojis. My husband is playing Zelda while I'm sitting here listing. Lucky. I just got the Master Sword last night. I feel like it took way too long for me to find it. Good night, Christy.
Night.
Yeah, that would totally work. Some kind of fitness routine based around reselling.
I'm not.
You gotta, okay, you get the dumbbells and you're like, okay, look into the clothes. Look into the clothes on the rack. Guys, honestly, people could watch anything. I say do it, Chris. I know. I scroll TikTok and I'll see some live shows and it's just like people just doing the most random stuff and I'm like, there's probably like 5 people watching this, and I'll like click in to see how many people. 20,000 people. What the heck? Chris could do renovation videos. I mean, we're definitely gonna like show a little bit of stuff. Maybe before and afters and a little in betweens. You all done? You set? I think we're gonna go. It's 10:30. Everybody's tired. Everybody's
30 minutes till I passed out. So I can mute for 30.
Everybody's dropping like flies. I don't know how you guys stay up this late.
This is the person who's gonna stay up playing Zelda.
Yeah. That's different. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for all of the amazing support today. We appreciate you very much. Yeah, we've got a lot going on with the house, and we appreciate you guys for being there through the whole process. Sorry, the live. Yeah, I had to piece things back together. I'm gonna try to get some kind of intro again and figure out an outro. Figured out cool things like with the emojis. Guys, send a bunch of emojis. Watch them fly around the screen. I don't know how to do emojis from here. Is this new house near your current house? Yeah, it's like 5 miles, 5-10 miles. Not too far. What? It's right next door. No, I'm just kidding.
Literally not far at all. I don't know why. I know why.
See Mama with the camera's face flying around the screen. Ooh. All right, y'all. Take care. See you next week. Hopefully, next week is VBS for us at our church. That sounds fun. We got the boys signed up for VBS.
The end of the month. I'm thinking about taking them to random ones throughout the whole.
I know.
I don't like it when I do that.
Yeah. I mean, because then I end up having to take them.
No, I go to the thrift store and pick them and sit in my listing.
There's all the emojis flying around. What is that one? A squished face? 6:30 a.m. in Germany right now. OMG, aren't you sleepy or tired? Just woke up. Night, everybody. So yeah, we'll be live next week. I mean, there's really no reason. So I'm sure we'll probably have some house updates.
I mean, we're literally just like waiting at this.
I don't know. We'll see. Appraisal came through good, so that's good. I feel like that's a big hurdle.
The AC thing. And then
AC, that should have been installed today. So that's big.
no, we just have to prove to them we actually sell things on eBay and stuff and make the money that we
Right.
we do. So, I mean, we already kind of proved that, but I feel like there's so many similar things.
I just tried to copy some emojis, and I don't know what it just... All the emojis bouncing around. Did you notice that? That's kind of neat, huh?
Oh, I really got this for
Guys, we're out of here. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Sorry, the Reese cam's gone. He can't say bye. We'll see you guys next time.